Okay guys, today we'll be discussing Pannelli integrativi. When it comes to Pannelli integrativi, these are signs that are being placed under other signs to give you information on that road. So if you're looking for any argumento in the channel, I already have la strada, precedenza, indicazioni, obbligo, pericolo, divieto and all on this channel. Pannelli integrativi sono particolari segnali stradali verticali che posti sotto un segnale lo completano con ulteriori informazioni, which means these are signs placed under other signs to give necessary informations on the road. So the first one we have here is distanza. Indica la distanza in metri o chilometri tra il segnale sotto cui è posto ed il punto di inizio del pericolo. So they are letting you know if you are driving and you come across this sign indicates the distance between when you see the sign and when you will see the danger. Let's say if you're driving and you see 320 meters, it means the sign is letting you know from there, if you drive another 320 meters, you will get to a danger. If you see it under segnale di strada deformata, which means the road will be in a bad condition, it's letting you know if you drive another 320 meters, you will get to that place where the road will be in a bad condition. Then you need to drive with caution. Estetta. Looking at this one, you see we have 380 meters and we also have 2.8 kilometers. So the difference between this one and the distanza sign is that this one have arrow pointing up while the distanza one have no arrow. So now we know the distanza one is letting us know that we have another 320 meters before we get to the pericolo. So this one is indica la lunghezza in metri o chilometri del tratto di pericolo o di prescrizioni, divieto or obbligo. It's letting you know the meters you will cover before you leave that danger. You just need to drive 380 meters before you exit the danger. The first one tells you the meters you need to drive before you get to the danger, while this one tells you the meter you need to drive before you exit the danger. Fasce orarie di tutti I giorni. Fasce orarie di tutti I giorni. So they are letting us know the hours that regulate the day. Like we said from the beginning, segnali di integrativi are signs that don't stay on their own. For them to function well, you need to put them under other signs. So now we have 0 to 24 and we have 7:30 to 7 in the evening, which means these are the hours we need to respect that sign that day. Let's say for example you're driving and you see this 0 to 24 placed under divieto di fermata. It's letting you know on that part of the road 24 hours you can't stop to drop a passenger. You can't just stop there to drop a passenger. But if for example you're driving and you see under segnale di obbligo or divieto di sosta, the place from 7:30 to 7 in the evening, it means you can only respect that sign within that time frame. So from 7:30 in the morning to 7 in the evening, you can't park your vehicle there. But after those time, you are free to do your thing. You can park your vehicle there and leave it for a while. Remember, these are just the time that regulates that sign during that day. If they place them under any sign, you only need to respect that sign within this time frame. So you see this one is similar to the first one. This one we have fasce orari dei giorni festivi. Indica che la prescrizione imposta del segnale sotto cui il pannello è applicato è valida nei giorni festivi. So it's letting us know we need to only respect this time during the festive hours, which is like Domenica, which is Sunday, and also if they are celebrating anything. You know, here in Italy, they always have days for Halloween, they have day for this, they have day for that, they have celebration for almost everything. So any festive day, you need to respect this sign. So for you to easily identify this sign, if you look this sign, you see we have cross sign on it. So the cross sign signify the festive days. So for example, if they place this one under divieto di fermata or divieto di sosta, they are letting you know during the festive day like Sundays and also days that people don't work, like any holiday day, you need to respect that sign from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening. Before 8 in the morning, you are free to do your thing. After 8 in the evening, you are also free to do your thing. From that 8 to 8 in the evening, during holiday time, you can't park your vehicle there if it's placed under divieto di sosta. So the next one we have here is, this one is referring to working hours. And this one here is fascia orari dei giorni lavorativi. Remember, the first one have cross sign, which refer to only holiday time, while this one have the hammer sign, telling you this one is referring to the working hours time. So, indica che la prescrizione imposta del segnale sotto cui il pannello è applicato è valida nei giorni lavorativi, which means this is valid only for the working days from Monday to Friday. Where people are working, you need to respect this sign. So if they place this one under any sign, it means you need to respect that sign from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening. Before these two times, you are free to do your thing, but within 8 to 8, you need to respect the sign. If it's divieto di fermata, you can stop. If it's parcheggio, that means you can park. If it's obbligo, that means you need to respect that obbligo. Any sign is placed under, you need to respect the sign. So if you make it to this part of the video, what are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also on your notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, you'll get notified. And before I go, people be sending message to cover videos on precedenza, obbligo, divieto, and also indicazioni. To be sincere, I already have videos of these argomenti on this channel. All you need to do is to go to the channel, go to the playlist, click on argomenti, and it will show you the list of the topics I have already covered. Just go through them. But if there's any topic you can't find there and you want me to cover it again, let me know that this video and I'll make a video on that. So let's go back to the video. The next one we have here is limitazioni. Indica che in segnale di obbligo o di divieto a quelli è abbinato vale solo per i veicoli rappresentati. So it's letting us know if you see this sign and this sign is placed on any sign of obbligo, divieto, or any sign, it is referring to just the vehicle on the sign. So if you're driving and you see this sign placed under a sign of obbligo, for example, direzioni obbligatoria diritto, it means at that point, the vehicle or this sign needs to only go straight. In this case, we have autocarro. So it means it's referring to autocarro to only go straight. And if you see them under a sign of divieto, it means that divieto sign is referring to only the vehicle on this sign. This one is eccezioni. So we have limitazioni and we have eccezioni. So the difference between this one is except. Eccezioni is more like except in English. Indica che in segnale di obbligo o di divieto a quelli abbinato vale per tutti i veicoli, tranne quelli rappresentati. Simply means it is valid for every other vehicle except the one on the sign. So let's say for example you're driving and you see a road where they place this sign under senso vietato. Remember, senso vietato means that lane vehicles cannot transit on it. So if you see this sign under senso vietato, it simply means every other vehicle cannot pass that road, but this vehicle here inside this sign can pass the road. So in this case we have autobus. So if they place this one under senso vietato, it means no vehicle can pass that road, but autobus can pass the road. These three signs here, you need to pay attention to them, which is inizio, continuazione, and fine. You will always see these three signs under a sign, maybe under a sign of divieto, under a sign of obbligo, under a sign of precedenza, under a sign of pericolo as well, that tells you when the sign starts, if the signs still continue, and also when the signs end. For example, if you see it under divieto di fermata, it tells you from here you can't stop to drop a passenger. If you see the continuation one, it tells you these signs still continue, so you can't still stop to drop a passenger. But if you see the fine one, it tells you after this fine, you can now stop to drop a passenger. So the first one we have here is inizio. So for you to know the inizio sign, you see it pointing up and pointing left. Anytime you see maybe only a sign pointing up or anyone pointing left, it means the sign starts from there. So you need to obey that sign from there. If it's under a sign of pericolo, it means that pericolo starts from there. If it's under a sign of obbligo, the same thing. It means the sign of obbligo starts from there. And if it's under segnale di divieto, it means the divieto sign starts from there. This one here is continuazione. Indica che in pericolo la prescrizione, divieto, obbligo o precedenza o indicazione imposta del segnale e qui è abbinato, continua e vale per prima che dopo il segnale stesso. So when it comes to continuazioni, it is letting you know that the signs still continue from here, which means before you see the continua one and after you see the continuation, the signs still continue. Let's say that part of the road that divieto di fermata, and you see this continua one. It means before you get to that continua one, you can't stop. And after you pass the continuation, you can't stop. You can only stop on that part of the road after you pass the fine. So for you to know the continuation sign, you see they have double arrow, one pointing up and one pointing down, or rather one pointing right and one pointing left. They are always together. So if you see this one under any sign, just know that the signs still continue from there. For example, something like this one. So the next one we have here is the fine. Now we have fine. So anything fine means is there. And for you to identify this sign, you see arrow pointing down and arrow pointing right. So anytime you see fine, just know this sign ends here. So after this sign, you are free to do your thing. If it's divieto di fermata, after this sign, you are free to stop to drop a passenger. But if it's divieto di sosta, after this sign as well, you are free to stop to drop a passenger. Here we have corsia. Okay guys, we already know Pannelli integrativi, they can't stand on their own, so they must be attached to something. When it comes to corsia, they can attach it to a city. Let's say for example, you're driving on the road and you see this arrow attached to a city, something like Milan, Rome, Turin, Napoli and all. It means if you follow that corsia, you will get to that city. When it comes to this sign, I know you must have come across this one in the city. Come closer, tell me the truth. I believe you must have seen this sign. So what is this sign trying to say? This is segni orizzontale in rafacimento. Basically, anytime you see this sign, it is letting you know they are trying to replace a segnale stradale, which means maybe there is a sign that is not good anymore. They remove it and they are trying to put another one, letting you know there is work in progress. Once they fix that sign again, they will actually remove this one. Tale pannello viene applicato a su altri pericoli e indica possibili lavori di raffinamento della segnaletica orizzontale. Può quindi indicare una temporanea mancanza di segnaletica orizzontale e la presenza di crateri temporaneo di raffinamento della segnaletica orizzontale. So if you see this sign on any part of the road, it means there is a sign missing on that part of the road. So this sign might be temporary. After they fix that sign, they will remove this one. For example, maybe there is a place where you normally see divieto di sosta, but something happened, that divieto di sosta got broken and it's not there no more. If they are trying to fix that one back, you see this sign as a temporary sign, letting you know you should drive carefully because that place you are exposed to any danger, that they are working on replacing the sign that is supposed to be there. So once they are done with that sign, they will remove this one. Here we have incidente. So anything incidente means there is accident on the road. So if you are driving and you come across this one, it simply means there is accident on that part of the road. This sign is letting you know you should slow down, drive with caution, and be ready to stop if necessary. Okay, this one we have here is attraversamento binari. Anytime you see this sign, it's letting you know you need to slow down, hold your steering wheel strongly, and be ready to stop if necessary because you are likely to come across train on that part of the road. So the next one we have here. Okay, before you mistake that sign, don't get it twisted. This sign is not referring to passaggio a livello. Passaggio a livello is a train track where before you get there, you come across Pannelli di staziometrici that tells you 150 away, you 100 away, and you 50 away. And there you can see it is semi-barriere, senza barriere, or con barriere. That is not what we are referring to. When you say this one, it means it's referring to altri pericoli, that you should drive with caution because there might be train passing that part of the road. Sgombraneve in azione. Very easy. When you say this one, it simply means those vehicles pushing snow out of the way are walking. So you need to give them space and you need to drive with caution. So the meters you need to give to those vehicles anytime you see them walking on the road is at least 20 meters. Remember, at least you need to give them 20 meters like a distance. Give them 20-meter distance for them to do their thing. Then you will be sure that you are not creating danger in any way on that road. Mezzi di lavoro in azione. So this one is letting you know that part of the road you are likely to come across tractor walking on that part of the road. So you need to drive with caution. So anytime you see this one, you just know you need to be slowing down, be ready to stop if necessary. Zona soggetta ad allagamento. Zona soggetta ad allagamento is referring to that part of the road where you are likely to see water gathering at the middle. So this sign, we know they don't start alone. So this sign, you are likely to see this sign under segnale di cunetta. Under segnale di cunetta, which tells you there is a descent before an ascent. So when it's raining, you are likely to come across water on that middle of the road. Coda indica la possibilità di trovare traffico intenso con formazioni di colonna di veicoli. Quindi evita a usare prudenza per non tamponare i veicoli fermi per intassamento di traffico. This one here is letting you know you are likely to come across traffic on that part of the road. For example, entrance to autostrada before alt stazioni where you need to take your biglietto before you enter autostrada. You are also likely to come across this sign there. And it tells you there might be traffic on that part of the road, so you need to drive with caution because there might be vehicle driving slow, so you will hit any vehicle in the front. Strada strucciolevole per ghiaccio indica la possibilità di trovare tratti di strada ghiacciati in caso di bassa temperatura o su strada già coperta di neve. This sign here is letting you know that that part of the road will be slippery, to be slidery, so you need to drive with caution. So you only see this one close to that part of the road where you are likely to come across snow. The first thing you need to do, regulate your speed, hold your steering wheel strongly, and be ready to stop when necessary. So this one here is strada strucciolevole per pioggia. Indica un tratto di strada pericoloso in caso di pioggia, perché strucciolevole per la presenza di fango, or detriti. So it's letting you know that part of the road will be slippery when it's raining, so you should drive with caution because you might find mud on that part of the road, and also you need to be ready to stop if necessary. This one here is auto carry in rallentamento. Anywhere they place this sign, they are only letting you know that you might come across truck driving on a slow speed, so you need to drive with caution and give them more safety distance. This one here is zona di rimozione quarta. Viene applicato a segnale divieto di sosta e indica che il veicolo lasciato in sosta può essere portato in una depositaria comunale. So it is letting us know this sign is placed under divieto di sosta, telling you that you can't park your vehicle there. But if you park your vehicle, there is high chances of them taking that vehicle away. So anywhere you see this one, just know you can't park your vehicle there, and normally there is segnale di divieto di sosta there, telling you too that you can't park your vehicle. Tornante indica la presenza di una o più curve strette, tornanti, particolarmente pericolose per l'assenza di visibilità. So this one is referring to one or more curve, and you see it in that place where you can't see clearly the road, because it's a curve, you can't see clearly the vehicles coming from the opposite side of the road. So this one will guide you and direct you on how you can pass that curve without you creating danger on that part of the road. Polizia meccanica della strada è posto sotto il segnale divieto di sosta e indica il giorno e le fasce orarie in cui vengono effettuate le pulizie della strada. Polizia meccanica della strada is letting you know from Monday to Friday from 9 to 4 you can't park your vehicle there because they will be cleaning the road on that particular time. So if it's close to a package, or it means during this time you can't park your vehicle because they will be cleaning the road. But before that time you can, and after that time you can also park your vehicle there. When it comes to Pannelli integrativi, this is the last one, which is andamento della strada principale. This sign here gives you a clear picture of the junctions you might see ahead. Let you know there might be secondary road entering the main road from either left or right. So guys, that is the last one when it comes to Pannelli integrativi. I hope you like the video, and if you do, watch this video here which covers 30 questions from motorizzazione directly. And also, if you have anything you want me to cover that you don't understand in this video, let me know under the video and I'll cover it in our next video, and I'll be there to also answer or reply to the comments as well. I'll see you guys in the other side. Bye bye.